May I speak with Jeff Settleson, please?
Yes, it's that time.
Jeff? Dan Landsman. Dan, from high school.
I want to talk reunion with you.
20 years, can you believe it? That's not very mature.
The ocean and the sun, both beautiful, both deadly.
Stacy? Honey?
It's a dynamite script. First-time directors, but you know, when there's a great writer or writers that want to direct it themselves, that to me is a good thing to jump into, because a lot of times those first-time directors hit it out of the park, and who better to tell the story than the storyteller themselves? So
I thought, okay, this is very well written, but I've kind of seen this before. You know, it's from a familiar territory, and then about a third of the way through, something happens that I did not anticipate in the script, and it kind of like twisted the whole thing on its head for me. And I just devoured the rest of it, and I was so impressed by how these writers didn't bail. Like, they propose something like really big, and then they just follow it through.
I don't know, it's rare nowadays to read something that takes you down a path that you feel like you've never been down before. So I was like, oh, this is smart. This is smart, subversive comedy, and you know, it's the kind of stuff you want to do.
I think ultimately, like, when we meet them, it's like he's in a depression spiral for sure. And I think that she's kind of taken on the role as like mom. Like, you know, she's got 3 kids, and he's one of them.
We talked a lot about like Fargo and The Informant, and you know, where
these guys that dig themselves into deep holes.
Yeah.
And to get themselves out, they just dig deeper and deeper. And the walls keep closing in on them.
We always love those stories.
I saw Mike White as a producer, Jack Black as a star, and I was like, yes, because I think their collaborations like hit that tone so perfectly. Like Chuck and Buck was one of my faves.
I don't know what you know, if it's the darkness, it's the darkness. It's just what makes me laugh and what makes me engaged, and it was a real page turner.
And I think she's also kind of like an evolved human. Like, it's kind of, I love that she's like just, it doesn't seem like she's like small town, closed-minded, judgmental. Like, she's like a pretty awake human, which is rare.
1 week before we were on the set shooting, I was like, this is not happening.
No,
so I'm not
2
like
days
I'm
before
like
we
making
were on.
other plans.
2 days before we were shooting, I got a call from my agent saying this is like a 90% chance this thing just goes away.
It's not happening.
Yeah, it goes away. And then we shot for 3 weeks and then made a movie.
Fucking
And I shot for 3 months after that and made a movie
fucking crushed it.
twice as good.
I thought if I could deliver Oliver Lawless, I'd be a hero, single-handedly saving our reunion.
How about this? D-Nice. What? Have people just call me that from now on?
This reunion is for everybody. It's for all of us, not just him!
You're obsessed with Oliver? What is going on with you? You're acting so weird.
Talk to me, Oliver!
What do you want to talk about, Dad?
Oliver, wait, why did the music stop?
Oh yeah, obviously huge touch bonding. We saw James Marsden and Jack Black in Touch by an Angel.
We were like,
thought
those two are good together.
We need to do something with those guys.
It was interesting to relearn that, actually.
Yeah.
We'd forgotten. Yeah, we both forgot. To be reminded that we had worked
Touched by
together.
an Angel.
Yeah.
Touched by an Angel, early to mid 80s?
No, 90s.
80s.
No.
89.
Nope.
90?
94, 95.
94? You're right, that's right.
I didn't
forgot.
move till like I was 93.
You weren't even born yet.